welcome to a relaxing 45 minutes because my team's just lost dramatically against them. I mean, we're shit, they're shit, everyone's shit, so, yeah, fine. So I hope, well, if nobody turns up, I'll be okay. I'll not be upset if nobody turns up. I had a poor morning. Hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, get it while you can. Right. Oh, here we go. If I have to go to the box to get this to connect, I'm really annoyed. Flippy annoying.
For Coventry, Frank Lampard goes with Dovin in goal. It's Thomas Kitchen and Bidwell at centre half. It's a five midfield of Van Uwick, Eccles, Rodoni, Grimes and Sakamoto. Mason Clark and Sims leading line up top. Preston go with Woodman in goal. Porteous, Gibson and Hughes, joined by Kessler Hayden, Meg Homer, and it's Thor, Harson, McCann, Ledson, Greenwood and Oz Mike. The ball is with Coventry, just inside their own half. Strong challenge comes in there. 50-50, the ball's there to be won. But looks like the Coventry man, Bidwell, came off the worst of the two in that interaction. So it will be a free kick. It was Greenwood who just caught him a little bit later. It was Grimes, not Bidwell, the man on the deck, but he's back to his feet. He seems to have shrugged it off rather swiftly. Looks like he's going to be okay to continue. The game does continue, and the ball is with Coventry down the left-hand side. Bidwell dinks one down the line for Mason Clark to give chase. Headed away by Preston North End. Porteous then clears from danger. I think Mason Clark just straight offside in the build-up, so it will be a free kick. Scrappy start to the game between these two sides. Coventry come off the back of a 2-1 victory at Sheffield Wednesday last time out. Ellie Sims at double in that one. Still without top goal scorer Haji Wright, of course, out since early November.
A good
Sims
3.
stepping up
I'm gonna go.
taking over from
What
Wayne
did I say
left
for
off
that?
last season. Preston coming to Coventry from a 1-1 draw against
So got Blackpool
Millwall.
1, Crawley 1.
After
I'm going to
Ivanovic
change. I think Blackpool 3, Crawley
the
3.
scoring for Millwall. And Coventry, the hosts, with the early possession in this one, as I said earlier. One shot as well already, stinging the palms of the goal.
Doncaster have already
Coventry,
scored
3.5
against
minutes in.
Accrington.
Coventry nil, Preston
Accrington nil. Doncaster
Circle
1.
then for the host. We're back though by Greenwood, who's just doing his defensive
So
work.
the first goal has gone in League 2.
Thorarson.
Accrington 0, Doncaster 1.
On the turn, it's a lovely ball through the channel. It could be a huge chance if they're onside. This is a big moment in the game early on. Shot comes in, it's straight to the goalkeeper, comes back at the man who hit it, but he's already been judged offside there. Kesler Hayden, huge moment. I thought it was really tight there. 4 minutes in, Coventry 0, Preston 0. Kesler Hayden with a big opportunity, but it has been brought back as offside anyway. The replay that we're seeing doesn't do us any favours. It's from behind the Coventry goal. Whether he's onside or not,
QPR in goal with
he strikes it right at the goalkeeper. Not sure if he's maybe going to attempting to put it through the legs of the goalkeeper.
Ogilvy gets that for Portsmouth.
Anyway,
pass it to Ashushe. Loses it to Field.
Alive though by Coventry's.
And QPR pass it to Frey.
Poorly dealt with from a Preston perspective. It's sent up into the air.
Corner to cross the opposite side of the pitch, but loses it.
Gibson.
And QPR the throw in.
I see too much wrong with that myself. They put themselves
in
the hole there. Preston. It was a good ball in from Bidwell. It just bounces off the thigh of Meg Homer, and then Porteous draws a foul from Mason Clark. Who's been involved plenty in
so I cross it into the middle, and then Plymouth, Portsmouth kick it back out,
in all the Premier League
and
games
then QPR tries threading it right by the line, goes out for a Portsmouth throw in, right on halfway line, on the right hand side.
West Ham, Bournemouth host Wolves, Fulham host Crystal Palace, Ipswich 0, Tottenham 0, Southampton versus Brighton, in the Championship, including our game, Coventry 0, Preston 0.
No goals
Norwich
yet
against Stoke,
in
QPR travelling
the
to Portsmouth, Swansea hosting Blackburn,
Premier League.
and West Brom against Oxford United. Switch of play there from Preston, from left to right into the chest of Kesler Hayden.
In the Championship,
got teammates in support, plays it down the line. There's so much time and space.
Just
All
the
Preston
one
on the
goal
right hand side. It's a
in
ball
League
towards
Two.
the back post, headed up rather than out by Coventry. It might
And
just bounce over the line.
QPR.
It does for the first corner of the game. It goes the way of the visitors. It was Osmaich there making himself.
Comes across Frey has a shot on Tyler
Kesler
Schmidt,
Hayden.
gets that one, kicks
We're
it
absolutely
away.
nowhere for Coventry. Need to get their players back
6
into
minutes.
position much quicker for the remainder of the game.
Portsmouth have already been offside once, so that won't be too bad.
Ball up and out for a Preston corner. Thorarson will take it. It'll be an in-swinger from that left-hand side. Left arm in the air from him, right foot at the ball towards the penalty spot, punched by the goalkeeper.
Schmidt walks it out, gives it to Atkinson. Tries kicking it out the left-hand side, but it's a poor ball. Vrain eventually gets that for QPR. Pass it back to Nardi.
Play on they do. Coventry. Sorry, not it wasn't Wooden, was it? It was Dovin. Coventry bring the ball forward then.
Then QPR in defence, passing it around.
7 minutes in, 0-0. Back to defeat. The teammate behind him.
Halfway to finishing this. Halfway to finishing it. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go past 15 minutes.
Sunshine in Coventry this afternoon.
Unless somebody joins in.
Grimes gets his side moving up.
I gave up once, I did. I think on last Saturday I did 8 minutes of the first half of the 12:30 games. And there's nobody coming in. I'm giving up. Sato for QPR, back to Edwards. Pal. What's Powell going to do with the ball? He's going to stand on the left-hand side for QPR. They see that they know where to attack Portsmouth is down the left-hand side, so they're going down the left-hand side. Sato down the left. Hayden gets it for QPR for Portsmouth. In that right-hand corner for them, loses it to Sato. Really? And Hayden kicks it out. Oh no, it's Sato that's kicked it out for Portsmouth throw.
Only one defeat in 10 in all competitions for Paul Heckingbottom's side.
So Portsmouth now,
Got the ball now on
as we get to 9 minutes, 6 minutes from giving up. Powell kicks it back in, but Duzzle gets that one.
Bidwell to Grimes, back to Bidwell, coming together between him and Ledson. Loose balls up in the air towards the edge of the area for
Shushé across the left-hand side. Murphy runs into the box. Corner into the box. Tries to pull it across, and it's out for a goal kick to QPR.
With two ahead of him. One is Mason Clark, the other is Ellie Sims.
Portsmouth not quite got the accuracy at the minute. It's 2 shots to Portsmouth, none on target. 2 shots to QPR, 1 on target.
A yard or two further forward, it would have dropped right into the feet of the
Edwards to cut in the back. QPR push it forward, but Ogilvie managed to get that one, kicks it into the box, but Edwards gets it from QPR, kicks it out. Hayden now working a little bit further forward than he has been so far. Gives it to Matthews.
Preston nil, no major
kicks it out. Edwards gathers that one, kicks it in, but Atkinson gets that one for Portsmouth.
Coventry kept possession of the ball very well.
Portsmouth down the right hand side. Ooh, Powell does a good tackle there and gets the interception.
10 minutes in
for QPR. QPR can
Tom Hill at 2
try and work it out from their back left corner.
Preston just 1 defeat in 10 in all competitions, so it's probably going to be a tight affair.
Yeah, it's interesting how you read that form out, because that is the issue, isn't it? Preston just need to get a few more.
Yeah, I mean this game that we're listening to, the Coventry Preston game, it's so tight. I decided 1-0. Other people saying 2-1, 1-2, 2-0, 1-1, and I'm thinking there's 1 goal in this. Both bloody good defences recently, absolutely solid defences. It's the scoring that's the issue. As Portsmouth have another shot off target, and it's a QPR goal kick. 11 minutes now. We're going to 12 minutes, 15 minutes, and then that will be it. I'm not hanging around if nobody's going to listen to it. I don't talk to myself. My team's already lost against Barnsley. Rotherham 0, Barnsley 1. Wait for the QPR goal kick. Let's see whether anything else actually, because that's a bit. Oh, we've got a goal. It's West Brom 1, Oxford 0, Blackpool 1, and Crawley 0. It's Cambridge 1, Stockport 0, and Shrewsbury 0, Stevenage 1. And we're already seeing goals in League One. We've seen a goal in the Championship. Nothing in the Premier League yet.
Unbelievable.
There's another goal in League 2. Bradford 1, Milton Keynes 0. The one team everybody loves to hate.
For Van Uwijk, but it's out of play for
Go back into a look at Portsmouth. Portsmouth have a throw in. 12 minutes 30. Portsmouth throwing in.
West Brom taking the lead at home to Oxford United just a few moments ago. Alex Mower with the opener.
Alex Mower.
That one.
Well done.
Ball forward looking
well
for
done,
Osmajic, but one back by Coventry. Grimes. Lovely 1-2 between him and Van Uwijk. That's lovely football as well to get out of danger. Radoni can bring it forward. Just tries to ride the challenge of Forarsson, but last touch off the Preston midfielder and out for a Coventry.
Come on,
very much
throw the
looking
bloody
like the
ball
home
in.
side. So
Comes
far, Tom
in and
Hunt
comes
in
straight back
possession,
out for
looking
another
comfortable.
throw into
Just need
Portsmouth.
to progress
He
the
gets
ball
thrown
forward a
slow
little bit
in
quicker.
and goes down to Swanson. Loses it, gets it back at the second attempt and crosses it to Hayden. Hayden back to Swanson. Hayden, Swanson. Swanson loses it but gets it back. Swanson again. And he retreats back over the halfway line. Oh, and Hayden gives it to Hayden, who gets clattered into. And Hayden is now out injured for Portsmouth.
Still 0-0. It's Sakamoto to Radoni.
So the minute, Portsmouth just on top,
just half a yard. Oh, nearly an own goal there as the cross came in. He needed dealing with by
anything else? Anything in the Premier League? Arsenal 0, West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0, Wolverhampton 0, Fulham 0, Crystal Palace 0, Ipswich 0, Tottenham 0, and Southampton 0, Brighton 0. Let's go Ipswich Tottenham. Why not? Ipswich Tottenham. For the last 2 minutes, we'll go for Ipswich top.
It will be in
Greaves
swinging
for
corner
Ipswich
from that
in
right-hand
the
side.
defence.
Rodoni raised his right arm and he swings his left boot at the ball. It's a high lofted one towards the back post where it meets the head of a Coventry man, but the referee's whistle's already gone, and it was also blocked right at source. I think Kitchen there just
we have Ipswich just tapping it around the back in the defence at the minute. What have we got? We got Southampton 0, Brighton 0, Ipswich 0, Tottenham 0, Coventry 0, Preston 0, Norwich City 0, Stoke 0, Portsmouth 0, QPR 0. We were looking at that one. 15 minutes in, and I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you for the ones that watched at 12:30. That was a nice little. Trundle 1 or 2 people in there. Do need more than 0 in there, don't we? So, John S. Sports Channel, do like and subscribe and watch some of the other videos. It is nice when people can come along, but we can't always. Obviously, I understand people like to go to the home games, and we're sort of concentrating on the away fans, aren't we? But okay, it's John S. Sports Channel over and out, and like and subscribe to some of the videos, please.